June 12th. Happy birthday, Mom. It's 10. I woke up earlier. I woke up like at 5. Oh, it's too early. I want to go back to bed. So we go back to bed. Go back to bed. I just want to sleep in. Like I just want to sleep in. Oh, I just wanted to sleep in. I don't do anything. I just put my pillow. Like I just want to like sleep alone. But this is the second time I have dreams like this. When that happens, when I need to get up and I just want to sleep, I end up having freaking dreams that are meant to scare. Like I just know that that's the kind of dreams that's the intention behind the dreams that they're giving me, right? Or my higher self is giving me. It was a dream that someone broke in. And I knew it too, because in my dream I was going back to bed. In my dream I was going back to bed, and I could hear the you know, like someone trying to break in, and they did break in. And I get out of the bed angry. I'm like, no, I want to sleep. So I go in. Sure enough, the back door is open. The front door has been messed with, and it looks like things have been cleared. And I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. Like, you got to be kidding me. And in my dream, I knew. I'm like, no, this is not fair. So I was awake in my dream. I was awake in my dream because I knew what kind of dream it was. And I'm like, no, like, that's not cool. And I went out to the side and I'm like, leave me alone. Because I could hear someone still, like, around. Then it shifts to the next scene, and apparently I'm being kidnapped. Apparently, like, I'm playing dead. I play dead. I'm bed or just in the couch, and they're rolling me up in a carpet. In a carpet, and I'm playing dead. So I'm just like, oh snap! I need to like. And so at this point, I guess I must have forgotten that it was a dream, and I'm going along with it, and I'm like, oh, I should just sleep. like play dead. And I'm like, oh, they're gonna know my body's not, like, I'm still awake. Like I think that's what it was. I think they were trying to shoot me or something, and they were trying to get rid of the body. That's what they were trying to do. So I don't know if I got shot. I don't think I did. I think I just, or I don't know if I did or not. I just remember I'm like, oh, I need to like pretend like I'm like, oh, and have them roll me up in this, you know. I used to watch too much TV, clearly. In this rug or these blankets, but I'm still awake, and I'm like, oh, I need to make it harder for them. You know, in terms of allowing my body to be heavy, because you can tell, like, if you've never done it before. Not that I have, but when you're awake, you don't allow your body to actually rest to heaviness. And here's how I know, because I've held babies. If you ever hold babies, or even people, you can tell when they fall asleep because they become heavier. They become heavier because their muscles are they're so relaxed. And so that's how I knew. I was like, okay, I'm still clearly awake. I need to pretend and relax completely. So they successfully roll me up into this luggage, and they're taking me outside of the apartment, and I'm somewhere busy. Like, there's this busyness about where I am. It's a different city. And so it's not here. It's not, I'm in a different city. And there's people outside. And there's a part of me I'm like, oh, I see all these people outside. Like, I should call for help. But in my dream, I was very nonchalant about it. Like I wasn't panicked. I wasn't, yeah, I wasn't panicked. I wasn't upset. I was like, oh, let me move around so I can call people's attention. And so I started doing it, and the guy, or whomever, I think it's a guy, gets scared and takes off. Because the dead body is now moving. And then somehow I'm helping myself out of the bag. And I'm cutting off like the blankets and stuff, and then the police officer approaches. And then he tells me something about drug involvement, blah blah, and gotta be careful. And then I say something about like, you know, I just met him. I just met him, and things were going well the first few months, and then all of a sudden, like, he starts acting different. Like, oh, you gotta be careful, blah blah. You know, some people are just scammers, blah blah. I'm like, okay. So then I pick up my stuff and then I go back to the apartment. But I knew it was one of those dreams where the universe is like, get your ass up. Yep, things to do, people to see. I want to sleep. I want to just sleep, but I have a lot to do. So I guess those types of dreams are real. That's the only reason why I want to record it. I'm like, because this is the second time that happens. I think that I can remember. The first time was the Incredible Hulk. And I was like, oh, that's scary. I remember that used to be scary. And then here, I was awake in my dream and I was frustrated. And I was just like, stop, leave me alone. And I knew that the content of the dream was to try to get me up. I don't know how I knew, but I knew that. I was pissed. So I guess I have to get up. Maybe like in 5 minutes. No, I need to get ready. I signed up for a printmaking class. My cousin is teaching a printmaking class today, and I signed up for it. Because I've always wanted to learn how to do stuff like that, you know? Learn something different. I have more work to do. I was debating whether or not to go get a massage. We'll see. That's all. Just wanted to record the dreams that keep trying to wake me up. That's the only intention behind it. I think there's a nice knowing, a nice awareness. I like that I can, I like that I can tell that this is a dream that I don't freak out about, you know? That, I mean, I thought about it the other day. I'm like, you know, people who don't listen to their dreams will freak out about the different types of dreams that they have without really paying attention, right? They'll, you know, freak out about this dream and it'll just ignite more fear. And you attract what you fear. Or you push away, you attract it without realizing it. So, I think that's why I wanted to document it. So that you, to be aware that you have those types of dreams, that's what it is. When you listen, you learn how to listen. Okay, that's all. Hi. My name is Yubi, and in case you haven't figured it out, this footage is capturing my experience as I learn to navigate my personal spiritual awakening. I am learning that this experience is unique to each one of us. In whatever way we believe we are embracing living our truth, this just happens to be my journey. And despite me having a graduate degree and a license in clinical social work, this by no means is intended to replace any type of mental health advice. This is just me on a personal level, documenting my experience, shedding light on the truth that I am learning and discovering for myself, and really inviting you along for the ride. If by some magical chance you find this content to be helpful in any way, shape, or form, please click the like button, share the message, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have an Instagram account, a personal one, and one specifically for this channel that you're more than welcome to check out. I'm an open book. I have also created t-shirt designs. I'm wearing my favorite one right now, which is the North Node design, but I have that and other things that you can look at inspired by this process and journey, and I have the link in the description box as well as in the about section of my YouTube channel. So you're more than welcome to check those items out. Any type of support is great. Again, if you find this content really helpful or meaningful, sometimes when we take that step and be vulnerable, with showing what's inside our hearts and what's really our truth, we realize that we're much more connected than what we thought we were. And so I hope that as I'm living this experience, and that you find some type of truth for yourself, or find some type of ability to heal in some way just by relating, just by knowing that you're not alone. That really has been my goal with this process, not just being able to connect with others, but really for my own healing. It's definitely been a therapeutic experience and a very creative one for myself. So I thank you, and I wish you all the best, and we'll see what else comes next for me.